Frame 4.
Matthew Stevens with it all to do then in his semi-final here at the Wuxi Classic against John Higgins. He's had chances in all 3 frames, but he's lost all 3. He desperately needs to get this one in the bag. This is the final frame before the interval. 6 the target.
And not a good break-off. He's left a possibility of a pot to the left corner. One of those type of pots where cue ball's going back towards baulk. Less pressure on these type of pots. Although the red down into the right corner will take him to the black. And in it goes. Cue ball just a little strong.
Again,
Did it very cleanly though, didn't he? More evidence of how well Higgins is cueing with this brand new
John
cue.
Higgins 1.
And it's not straightforward for Matthew Stevens. If he lands up into the side of the pack, he could leave a red on. If he comes off into the left side, also a red he could leave on. So this needs some thinking about. Playing off 3 cushions, trying to land up into the back of the reds. 1, 2, 3. And he'll be happy with that. Had he missed that first red, he'd left one on. But he gave it a lot of thought.
Could easily have slipped past the edge of that red, couldn't he? Which would have left Higgins with an easy opener. Black on its spot and available. Those are the margins.
Not a bad kiss on the yellow there. The red closest to the right corner pocket, just making things awkward. He comes off the right side of the reds there. That red hindering the way back to baulk.
Well,
that really was a thin one that he was attempting there. And worthwhile having that replaced rather than playing this long red. Problem is, if he does catch it thin, it'll be a good safety. Well, that was a super shot and perfectly judged. He played for the pink into the middle, came down, had a look at it. Great shot. Pink down onto the yellow spot.
Set.
Black not available into the right corner.
8.
Well, again, he's got a kick which took the pace out of the cue ball. So unfortunate. Would have been the right side of the blue with an easy positional shot. Now he's got to dodge the colours in coming in and out of balk. Fortunately, there are plenty of reds to play for. Played it well. Couldn't have played it any better. Choice of reds.
$40.
Well, he just potted the red off the wrong angle, and that's why the cue ball's finished up there. Would have been straighter on the black. Now a tricky little cannon required. That'll do nicely. Don't think he can get to the black,
21.
but he can play up for the blue.
$22.
Again, played it in such a way as to be on choice of reds. Would have liked to have been straight on these two reds above the black. That way he could have played for the black. It's the red that's closest to the right corner that's been causing him problems in this little break.
$26.
Has the chance to play for that red now. Although the yellow could be in the way. And that's the one he's played for, and he's on it.
31.
And now it should be plain sailing for a few shots at least.
Well, Stevens is proving here that he's playing well. Yes, he's 3-0 down, but the match has been much closer than that scoreline suggests.
39.
If he can win this frame before the interval, the match is still very much alive for him.
$40.
Again, he just hasn't come far enough. He may have to play a cannon to the red directly above the black. And it hasn't worked out. And it's just because he was an inch out of position on the black.
47.
So this frame's still very much in the balance, unless he pulls out a very tough pot here. Very difficult pot to the right middle. You could also play the other one to the right middle, the one on the pink spot. At least that one, there is some safety if he misses it. Oh yes, great pot.